Friends, I am your science teacher. Welcomes back you all science online classes. Friends, how are you? I hope that you all are fine at your home. So friends, without wasting the time, get ready for the study. So use your headphones for better listening and experiencing, and take out your textbook and get ready for the today's class. So students, I hope you all are ready with the textbook. And students, be aware about it. Today we are going to study different things. And what is the different? What is? Today we will study about the new topic, new chapters. That chapter name is grouping materials of different kinds. Students, see grouping materials of different kinds. It is the topic for the day. Entire this chapter, students, we will study the many types of different types of topics. But first of all, before proceeding, first we know the objectives of the chapters. What is the objectives, students? Before to know about the objectives, we must have to know what is the chapter's meaning. Grouping materials of different kinds. Grouping materials, it means, student, it is the sorting of materials. Sorting of materials, it means it's separate on the basis of their properties. Okay, students, how to sort out, it means how to sort. Okay, students, so in these chapters we will study regarding, before proceeding the topics, first let's know about what is the objectives of the topic. See, entire these chapters, what we will learn, what will be outcome, that we will focus the objectives. That objective is that different kinds of materials around you. According to this chapter, it tells about the different kinds of material around you. Students, whether if we see around us, if you see entire room, there are too many different types of materials are there. Some are liquid, some are gas, some are solid. Am I right, students? Some are yellow in color, some are red in color, some are bitter, some are brittle. Different kinds of materials is there, students. So on the basis of properties, we will know about the different kinds of materials around you. If I ask you, just list out the names of materials which is around the room. Students, just do it. It's as a classwork, consider it and just list out all the names of the materials which is in your room. Okay, students? And after that, see the second learning objectives of this chapter is that properties of materials. Properties of materials, that is appearance, hardness, solubility or insolubility, density and transparency. Students, we will proceed one by one step regarding every topic which is inside the chapters, which tells us about how to sorting of the materials, what is the sorting of the materials, why it is required, and what is the advantage or disadvantage of the sorting of the materials. Sorting of the materials, it means grouping materials of different kinds. As I said, your students, on the basis of different kinds, it means on the basis of their properties. It may be few materials solid, it may be few materials liquid, it may be few materials gas. On the same basis, it may be the similarity and dissimilarity. Now the next property is that appearance, hardness, solubility, these all are the property of the materials. So students, we will know about in this chapter. First, why is required sorting of materials? Why is required the sorting of materials? It's a very simple questions. So keep it in your mind, these questions, and after getting the all clarification regarding the chapters, you may come to the result why we sorting the materials. So students, let's proceed. First of all, inside the chapters, what topic will be discussed? Let's focus on the topic. See, on the topic is that object around us. Number first topic is that object around us. We will know about it. Number second, properties of materials. Number third, appearance, solidity in water, solid, solvent, and solution. In this chapter, students, we will know about the solid, solvent, and solution. See, students, there, how are materials grouped? If they are grouped, then why and how? Students, we will know in the chapters, in the sense, what is the shortage, grouping on the basis of similarity and differences. That is dissimilarities. Differences means that is dissimilarities which is not as the same. So, next advantage of classification. As I told you, students, simply as over the chapters, as completion of the chapters, you definitely come to the result why we are sorting of the materials. Okay, students, see, I hope, students, first object around us. If I talk about object around us, students, then definitely I can ask you what type of object is available in your surroundings, in your room, in your neighboring, at your home, in the surroundings, in the nature. Students, you will definitely come to that point that different types of, if we see in the surroundings, see climate, it means hot is there, sun is there, tree is there, different types of vehicle are there. It means these all are the materials. What is materials that we required? What is materials? That materials means that occupying the space, having the mass. Okay, students. So we will know about the materials, but before we know about the chapters, let's focus on the object around us. See the students, object around us, what may be there, made by one or more than one type of materials. Students, what we are visible, what the materials are visible surroundings that may be made by one or more than one type of materials. Number second point, students, one material can be used to make different type of object. One materials can be used to make different types of materials. Students, definitely by the using of a single materials, by the using of the single articles, we can make it a different way. We can use in the different way. See, students, it may be man-made or naturally. Or students, I thought it may be the man-made or naturally. Man-made means artificial object, and naturally it means that which is getting from nature. It means plant. If I talk about the plant is also material. But the thing is that, can it man-made? No, it is natural. It is founded naturally. That's why we can say obviously that one material can be, it may be man-made or naturally. Students, now the next point is that material is a substance which is used to make different objects. Material is a substance which is used to make different types of objects. Students, with the help of one type of materials, we can make different types of materials. Suppose to be, I ask about the cotton. In last video, we have seen the uses of cotton, uses of jute. By the help of cotton, what we observe, where different types of uses are there, then it is possible to make, to using one type of material, it is possible to make different types of objects. So definitely we can say that these types of objects are around us. So through the chapters, we know about the object around us, and now we will consider about the properties of materials. Properties of materials. Students, see the properties of materials. Students, do you know what is a property? What is a property? Property means the characters. Property means the introduction. Property, it means their introduction. Property, it means their characters. It means their natures. Okay, students. See the materials. What is the nature of object? What is the characters of materials? What is the introduction of materials? It may be the value. It can be vary. It may be vary. Why? Because all objects, all materials are not made by only and only single object, single type of object, single type of materials. That's why if the different types of materials are used to make or made a different kinds of object, so definitely their characters and the introduction may be different. For the students, we will see what is the properties of materials. It occupies a space and mass. Number first, very important point is that all materials having the mass and it occupies the space. It occupies a space. It means, students, it means if you exist, if that objects will keep anywhere, it means that objects will take place to occupy it. Okay, students. Number second point is that it can be classified on physical basis. Students, so as I told you earlier, that it may be classified or not will be, it is conformly that classified on the physical basis. What is the physical basis? Their appearance. Either they are solid or liquid or gas. If I talk about the solid, students, around us there are too many solid substances are there. Can you classify it? Can you tell me an example? Yes, why not? The example is that see your books, see your cloth, see the walls which is bonded to build a house. You can see your wall clock, you can see your gas stove. These all are the solid substance. But the students, if I talk about the liquid substance, what is the liquid substance? That liquid substance is while first of all we require what? Water. That is solid or liquid? That is liquid. Okay, students, liquid, while, milk, etc. These are the form of liquid. See, students, if I talk about the gaseous substance, so definitely gases that hydrogen, steam, oxygen, nitrogen, and students, one more thing I want to convey you that what the gases we are using at home to prepare the food, to cook the food. Do you know which gas is there? That is LPG coil. That is LPG coil. As you will be in the class of 11th or 12th, then definitely you may read about it, which gas are made with the LPG. Students, in the LPG gas, different types of gas are there: butane, propane. You will listen. I hope till now you have not heard about the methane, propane, butane. You have not heard, but as we will promote in the next classes, then definitely will come to know the different types of gases are there. But students, I want to ask whether in your LPG cylinder that gas is available in the liquid form or in the gaseous form. That it's a homework. Just classify if the liquid is there, then why, and if the gas is there, then why. What is the reason behind it? What is the condition behind it? That is liquid or gas. Students, it's your homework. That come to the result by the next videos. Okay, students. Till that, you take care of yourself and stay home, stay safe, and keep revising your topics. And tomorrow we will, in the next video, we will see the next topic. Okay, students, that's all. Thank you. Students, today we will discuss about the general properties of materials. Students, it is your topic of the day. So, before proceeding the today's topic, the general properties of materials, students, first we should recap. In last video, we have seen about the sorting of materials, about their characteristics. I explained many things, and in that video, students, you can observe that materials are categorized, materials are sorting, materials are sort outed by on the basis of their characteristics, on their basis of introduction, on the basis of their properties. So, students, by proceeding the one step more, we will know about today's general properties of materials. Materials, I told you last video, but see on materials, by we will know about their appearance. Materials may be appearance. If any materials are visible, if any materials are kept inside your room, you can imagine, you can check out that whether what and how, what type of their appearance is. Okay, students, so on the basis of their appearance, we will know that few materials can lustrous. Few materials can lustrous. Students, it's a very new word for you all. What is lustrous? Before knowing about the appearance, we will know about the lustrous. So definitely, students, you may notice that beside of the lustrous, a sign is written over there. Definitely, lustrous, it means shining. Students, lustrous, it means shiny, and objects which have the properties to shine. Which have the properties to shine. Okay, students, that is called lustrous. Students, in lustrous, we will know about all metals. It means you can ask, sir, what type of objects can lustrous? Differently, you can see the students on the board that all metals are lustrous, more or less. More or less. It means definitely you can see, students, how much and what type of metals are there. They are lustrous. Less or more, but all are lustrous. Okay, students? It means all metals have the properties to shine. Metals have the too many properties, but we will know one by one. Metals, if we write METAL, it means they all alphabet have the own meanings. Okay, students? These all 5 letters have the own meanings. Supposed to be C. M for malleable. M for malleable. That we will study now just after the appearance. After that, E for elastic, T for tensile, A for alloy, or L for lustrous. See, students, as I told you right now, that all metals are lustrous, more or less. This is the property of metals. Okay. By we have seen there are 5 letters in the words of metal, and all 5 alphabets have their own meaning. That meaning shows their characteristics. On the basis of their characteristics, it is defined. So, students, you can see that all metals are lustrous, more or less. As an example, you can see gold, silver, brass, aluminium, steel. You can see, students, there are too many examples that you can see at your home. Supposed to be just a visit in the kitchen. You go to the kitchen and check there what the utensils were kept. See that is how it is shining. When you wash it by the soap, differently after that you can see your face in that. Then why you can say that? How it is possible to see your face in that? Why? Because their surface is very smooth and their surface is looking shiny. That's why that image is reflecting to you and you are able to see. So, students, we can see that all metals are lustrous or more or less. So, definitely, now on the basis of appearance, students, I am discussing about on the basis of appearance. Few objects may be lustrous and few objects may not be lustrous. But the lustrous parts are there, that all are metals. It means if any objects are shining somewhere, then definitely you can say that is the part of metals. Less or more, but that is a part of metals. If I talk about the next word, simple next topic is that non-lustrous. Students, objects may be the lustrous and objects may be the non-lustrous. But non-lustrous means the object which cannot have the properties to shine. Which cannot have the properties to shine. That is called dull. D-U-L-L. That is called dull. It means such types of objects don't have the properties of shining. They don't have the capacity to shine. That's why that is called non-lustrous. That's why that is classified into the non-lustrous group. See, if I talk about as an example, then definitely you can say at the what type of their rubber, plastic, rock, wood. It is these all are the objects which cannot luster, which cannot be shine. Okay, students. Right. Now, as a proceeding of sorting, now the next topic is that hardness. Students, we can sort out of the materials on the basis of appearance. We have seen on the basis of appearance, there it may be lustrous or may not be non-lustrous. Okay, students. So, on the basis of appearance, we can classify, we can separate out, we can sort out of the different types of materials. But now, one step more, we will know about hardness. On the basis of their hardness, of how to classify the objects, how to classify the materials, we will see. Students, hardness, as we know about the hardness, it means it is too strict. Okay, students, it is too strict. Strict means brittle. That is brittle. What is brittle? It's also a new word for you. Brittle, it means too solid. It is too solid. It means either it will be break. separate no options are there. It means C. Break into simpler substance like powder when hammered. When it is to hammered, definitely it will be break into simpler to simpler substance. Are you getting my point, students? Simple, you can see. And supposed to be you are holding a bulbs anywhere in your room. Suddenly it fell down. What happened in such conditions? In that conditions, that glass breaks into their simpler substance. Are you getting my point, students? So same way you can say break into a simpler substance like powder when it hammered. Okay, students? Why intentionally or why sudden by mistake? Doesn't matter. But when a pressure will be come on it, definitely it will be break into the simpler substance. Such as example, what is example is that glass, salt, etc. And students, you have the work to give more 2 or 3 examples on every topic, on every words. Okay, students, see. Now the next point is that in the hardness, first point was the brittle. Now what is the second point? Malleable. So students, already in the metal, as I told you, malleable, it has the properties of malleable. But what is malleable? It is also completely new words for you. You never heard earlier. So students, first before know about the what is malleable. Malleable, it means substance can make sheets when it brittle. Students, it is such types of substance which can be made sheet, thin sheet like page. What a thin sheets of pages are there, that is called thin sheets. So you can make it thin sheets by using beaten, by using hammered. Students, that is malleable. It means the objects which can convert into the thin sheets, which can make a thin sheets by beaten, that is called malleable. Friends, if I talk about as example, definitely you can say iron. Have you seen the iron sheets? You see your main gate. That main gate is made with the help of iron, maybe wood. But somewhere now the modern era, maximum homes main gate are completely made by the iron. In iron, what is there in iron? That is the thin sheets, which is made by completely iron. On the base occasions, so gold, iron, aluminum foil. You see utensils at your home. What is that? That is also a thin sheets, which is made by the thin sheets of the aluminum, which is made by the thin sheets of the steel, of the brass, copper. It means we can say malleable. It means such types of object which can be made sheets by beaten. Okay, students, and how will it be? By the harder substance. See, students, now we are proceeding. One more topic is there, ductile. What is ductile, students? If I talk about ductile, definitely it is mentioned over here which can draw a long thin wire. Which can draw a long thin wire. It means the objects which have the tendency to draw a thin wire, which can be draw a thin wire through it. Wire, it means you are knowing, students, wire through which an electricity are passing at your home. If supposed to be I ask to you switch on the fan, what you will do? Just you will go into the switchboard and you will put on the switch. As you will put on the switch, that fan will start moving. Why? Because that is connected via electricity wire, and that wire supplies the electricity, and that wire which is made with that is made with either copper or aluminium. Two types of wire may be there, copper or aluminium. So that wire, it means that have the tendency to draw the wire. Okay, students, that is called, that properties is called ductility. That types of properties is called ductility. It means the object which have the tendency to make it and draw it a long thin wire, that is called ductile. Okay, students, I hope you have understood very well. Copper, aluminium, silver, gold, these all are the examples of ductility which have the properties of ductile, which can be drawn a long thin wire. I hope, students, you have understood very well. And till now, till for the next classes, next videos, keep revising that all topics and keep all the things in your notes copy. And till that, stay home, stay safe. That's all. Thank you.